That earlier, and they were all talking about it. So no, that's a beautiful car.
Oh, it is. Gorgeous.
Boy, what is that? Like a 68 or 70
67.
or 67? Wow.
Could be a 66.
Surprised he doesn't have antique tags on this thing. You know?
Sweet motor.
So what do you think he's pushing on? Say about 400, 500 maybe?
If it's a crate under 427, it's probably 500.
Right. But do you think that's a factory color from that era, 67?
I'm not sure.
Wonder who owns it.
I picked it up a couple years ago.
Oh,
This is yours?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, well, I got a YouTube channel. I do videos of people's cars
Thank you.
called Ice HTV. If you don't mind, people would like to hear about your car if you want me to talk about it.
I haven't got much history on it at all.
You just got it?
Yeah, I just picked it like a couple years ago, and I had a transmission flip to 4-speed to 5-speed.
Yeah.
A lot of work done inside, and actually I had air conditioning added on.
I was just making fun of that a second ago. I said, "Oh, you got a high performance car, and it's a retro rebuild, and you put air conditioning on it." Back in the day, that was a lead sled add-on. So 67 is what the other gentleman said. Is that what it is?
Correct. Yeah.
But do you know if that color is actually 67 color?
I don't think it is.
Do you even know the name of that color?
Tahoe green.
Tahoe green.
So
That's pretty
what they
cool.
told me.
Right? So are you kind of saying when you bought this
Yeah,
that it was kind of the way it looks and it is?
pretty much. Yeah.
So somebody else took the time, put all the
Somebody
money
did a
in
lot
it.
of work into it, and I actually tweaked the engine a lot more to make it put fans in and transmission, flip the transmission.
Is it an automatic?
No, it's a went from 4-speed to a 5-speed.
Really?
Yeah,
Hurst?
put the upgraded the dash, put the retro in the dash and stuff.
But is it a Hurst transmission?
No, I'm not doing that. No, I don't think.
Okay.
See, I'm not.
Do you know whose it is? Like Banks or somebody? Or if you don't know, it's okay.
Pro Sport does all the work for me.
Right. So, but why don't you have an antique tag on it? Don't you get
I was
exception?
going to. I live down Chesapeake Bay, so
Oh,
I'm planning
okay.
on taking it back and forth.
Okay.
And so I figured somebody's going to eventually.
Oh, right. They're going to say you went over the antique mileage
Yeah.
quota. I get you.
Say, hey, you're not going to from a show or
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's what. So I'm going to looking for some 67 tags. I'll figure I'll get to that.
Yeah. So, do you really know how many people even own this, or you just don't have that type of all that?
It's this one guy, the owner was in South Riding. I got it from,
Yeah.
and then he said he didn't know much history on it at all either. So it's kind of like a hand-me-down.
Okay. Looking inside here, you said that you redid the instrumentation to more modern. I can see that.
Yeah.
You updated that. You did that, or somebody else did?
Someone else did.
Okay.
No, I did it while I was ownership. That's one of the things I wanted done.
So, what would you say that the individual put a lot of money into this? What would you think this? I mean, do you think somebody has 30, 40, 50 grand in this thing? I mean, what would you say?
Yeah, I've put in about 25.
You have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Since
Wow.
I got it.
So-
a lot of upgrades.
So, what do you think in today's market this would bring? I mean, it would be your guess. I don't think you bought it for that reason. I'm just wondering a number, if you know what I mean.
I would almost say 70.
I'll be here with a truck.
70,000.
Yeah. I think
Really?
For this one. For
So-
all the upgrades that are added on and stuff.
So, what drove you to like this product? Being that you've got a chunk of money to play with, you have lots of options. What drove you to this?
It was childhood. We had my older brother and I had a rusted out 67.
Okay, right.
Black one. And
Yeah.
So we wanted to revisit that. And
Yeah.
the opportunity was there to jump on it.
Yeah, memories.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like a kid again.
Oh gosh, and it's fun having a stick
Yeah.
shift again.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
Back to a stick shift is awesome.
Now, do you have kids and wife and all
Oh,
that?
yeah. I got a wife and 4 kids. And This
Yeah.
is the first time I've come out because we don't have a sports game today.
Oh, okay, I get you.
That's right.
I know that. I got a daughter there. I did all that stuff years ago. We didn't do any of this years ago.
Yeah.
So, what do you think there, Mr. Steve?
Yeah, it's all right.
That's all right. So, what would be? Here's a question to you. Question to Ira. What do you think they call that paint? What would be your guess? A Chevy color paint, Chevy, kind of a Chevy name.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, for me, I'd call it like a dark teal or, like some kind of...
What year do
know
you?
it.
What year do you think this is? How old are you?
I don't even know.
So, like 68?
67.
I really like that
67,
color.
okay.
So it's Tahoe blue,
Tahoe green.
Tahoe green.
green?
Yeah. So
Like an original color?
You know, I got it the way with the paint on it, and I was debating debating whether I should do it with the paint job because there's a couple of dings on the backside.
Yeah.
And I was debating. I went and flip it to a black.
Okay.
But
I like that color, man.
it's not a rush.
It's unique.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Right now, he's at the OJ Bronco truck.
Oh,
See right over there,
With the
right there.
sports
See the
car
white
in
truck?
there.
He's the OJ guy.
yeah.
He's the OJ guy.
Yeah, we're already checking out the sports car.
Oh, yeah. I got that from one of the guys. The guy that drives the caddy down there.
All right, we'll kind of wrap it up here with this right here.
Did the same.
Who's? How about that, huh?
Yeah.
The good old days, right?
Yeah.
That was the real off-road SUV back in the day, per se. Besides the original
Yeah,
Bronco,
yeah.
but it is something how it grew bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I if I had my choice, I'd have a 75. That's the smaller one, but man, you lift them and you put 35-inch tires on them. And,
Yeah, it's a brick on wheels.
Oh my god, but they're so cool looking.
Right. Look at this. This is pretty. Have you ever seen this one?
Now, I don't know if I've seen this one or not.
That's
I
really
think maybe
cool.
I saw it with the top on.
So you think, what year is that? You think?
It's probably 94 to 96.
Really, 94?
Yeah, because
No.
96.
You think so? Yeah, I guess you're probably right. What year is it? What year is this?
It's an 87.
87. I see. I was thinking.
87. It's got
Yeah, he's thinking it's
straight
a,
six in it, and it's a 4-speed.
probably.
manual.
That's why it probably runs.
Yeah, exactly. It'll run forever. It's a 300.
Oh yeah, so I didn't pay attention.
Oh, that's cool.
What year is that?
96.
96.
Yeah, I wasn't
He stole it
paying
from
attention to how the
OJ.
lights are-
He stole that from
The
OJ.
juice is loose, right?
Yeah, when
Everyone
OJ
used
got
to
a
give me that.
shirt.
I'm like,
I got a shirt that says that. It's got a
when
white
OJ passed, he was at the auction. He
you
got
were
it.
hiding in the back seat with Cowley from driving it.
Yeah, right.
Right. This is awesome, man.
Yeah,
This is
I bought
really
it from a
cool.
kid in Lovettsville for $2,800.
Over at
No
West,
way.
over at West Motors. At West Motors.
Yeah, West End Motors. Well,
Yes.
the kid that was, he's actually
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley and
Yeah, I know who he is.
and Mark. I just picked it up there this morning. They had to fix a low pressure sensor. on it.
So how much did you pay for it?
$2,800, and it was
$2,800?
rusted out. I mean, it's been gone through. Over
Oh,
and
so
over.
you've
It was a mess. Yeah. it
Oh,
was a
so
mess.
you've put money in this.
Yeah, I put money
You
in
didn't get. I was gonna say, if you got this for $2,800,
No.
somebody was drunk.
I put a lot of money into it.
Okay.
I'll never get it back out of it.
Right.
But it had no interior in it. It was a mess. And we did the interior. It actually came out really good.
Yeah. I was just looking. It's pretty cool. You got a nice stick shift. Got the old manual. Put it in four-wheel drive.
We made 1,300 of these with the matching 300L and the transmission with the Warren. And,
Oh wow.
And so there's probably less than 300 of them left in the world, right?
Really?
Yeah, probably with this transmission and engine setup.
So will you actually take it off road?
No. That's a garage princess. When I'm retired, and this is when I go to my boat.
Oh, that's
Put the fishing
awesome.
rods in the back.
Hey,
This will be my cruiser.
air compressor. What's that all
It's for
about?
the horn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's for the air horn. It's got a big air horn.
Yeah,
on
you
it.
can fill up your tires.
What's that? Yeah, I could do that. I could actually put an adapter to it. It's got a slow leak in it right now, but it is
Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. So you painted. This is the paint theme you wanted.
all body style, everything.
Who did
yeah.
all the work though?
The guys up at Mako in Winchester.
Really,
They're phenomenal.
Mako.
They're phenomenal.
And if
the
you
guys
know
that-
Mako's
They have the
image
worst
usually is.
reputation ever. I had some surface rust come back on that front fender.
Yeah.
And they're like, no problem. It's warranted for 10 years. So they'll just go back every year and patch it up and
Oh my
get
gosh.
it back to normal. Yeah.
That is
And
impressive.
the guy,
on
has
Mako.
the guy has a collection of Mach 1s, and he's awesome, man. He does a great job with his paint. He actually gives a shit.
Okay, so for the enthusiast that wants to be you,
Right.
what type of money are they going to spend at the end of the day if you don't mind telling people?
No, I mean, I paid $2,800 for it. I've got about 14 into it.
Yeah, so you're under 20.
Yeah, I'm under 20. It would value out. Like,
Yeah, right.
You know,
but
but
it's
I'm
a
gonna
fun
be
factor.
buried in it, right? My wife,
Right.
my wife's like, as soon as I'm too old to get into it, we're done.
Ah, that's pretty cool, man.
It's been a fun project.
Oh, that's awesome,
It's all
man.
started because of this guy. He found the truck and was like, "Come over and look at it." And I go, "Dude, this is a mess."
Right.
I go, "There's no way we're gonna put enough time into it." And we started we bought it.
Yeah.
And we started working on it. And then it just kind of propelled. We just put a brand new tailgate on it. So
Nice.
it's a whole new tailgate replacement.
So do you have a lift in your garage to lift the top
No,
off?
we just wrenched it
Oh,
underneath.
man.
We just did all the power steering underneath it. It's just, you got to just get under there and be like a Caribbean mechanic. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
When you get the back roof off, you crane it up.
Yeah, we have a winch. For
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a body.
Yeah. So
No,
you're
yeah,
right.
we have a winch. Yeah,
Right. So I was gonna say, man, 'cause
Harbor Freight, $200 winch.
Yeah,
and strap
right.
in.
Because I've had the Jeeps with the hard tops.
Right.
Oh my! I've even had the new Broncos with the hard tops. Oh my gosh!
I want to take a look
know.
at yours. So yours is a '96.
Oh yeah.
So you're
well, this isn't mine. It's it's Steve's.
It's Steve's. Okay.
Yeah. So he's the
yours out there.
cameraman. Yeah. So he wants to see your OJ Bronco.
See, I love how clean that chrome bumper is.
You know, but he blew it. You know
wanted
why?
the
But you know
vent.
why he blew it? Because he didn't leave the blood stains on the freaking
I
door.
wanted to put the vent in. It's an XL. It's
With
not
the-
an XLT.
yeah.
They have the bumper with the.
All right. We'll let these guys have their fun.
Should have been a car in my opinion, but you know, if it has a bed, it shouldn't be front wheel drive. That's my only pet peeve with it. It's basically the ST drivetrain.
Yeah, I get you. Look at this here.
3-liter turbo with
The Maverick. Look at this Maverick with the solid wheels. Not too shabby. Definitely can do some modding on these things. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, I know it's kind of a love-hate thing. You're like, that looks really cool. You're like, no way. Not for me. Which I can get all that. As for seeing people thin out. Oh, Brent's way down there. He's doing like the Chevrolet preview day today where he's like letting people drive his car thinking he's driving their car. So let's go see what that's all about. All right, let's go see what Brent, the car magnet, the only one here with the Z06, is doing.
We kept giving the runaround. 3 months go by. Oh, Segala hasn't made it yet. Oh, Segala's going to send it. I called Segala. What's going on? They wouldn't answer the phone. They wouldn't answer my email. They wouldn't answer me.
Yeah, my daughter's like, Dad, you ought to drive this. I'm like, no, I should not drive this. It's like, you should let Brent's offer you drive. I'm like, no, because if I drive this thing, I'm going to want the damn thing. Then I told her, it's like, oh, then I'll start to get the wheels rolling. Oh, if I sell the 2015 Z06, I sell the 2015 Z28, those have equity in them. I'll sell both of those, and then I can get a Z06 C8. No, I don't want to drive it because I just know that's what's going to happen. I know who I am. Yeah. Cadillac, I was going to say, is a sleeper motor over there. Maybe. Here comes the kid. So, for today, who would be your trophy winner of today? If you said in this car show and you were a judge, which vehicle would you say was the top honors?
I don't know if you've seen that 51 Ford over there.
The black one?
Yeah,
Cherry?
pretty strong, man. It's
Wow.
what do you see the engine compartment? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so as far as aesthetics, just totally clean, that's the car. But for the badass fun factor, so we'll give that number one for the car show. Number two, just the muscle car.
Well, you know
just-
me, I'm going with that one.
Well, sure. I don't disagree. I don't disagree, but you're the judge. You
Well,
can't.
I
You
can't
can't.
judge.
You
Okay.
can't favoritism yourself. So what would be the next? Would it be the Camaro?
The Camaro, yeah. That,
So we're doing a judge thing right now here, Mr. Camaro man. He doesn't hear me. So we're doing the judging right now. What year's your Camaro? Okay, so we're doing a judge thing right now. He's the judge, and we're looking for the number one car of the show. So he's already said the black Ford, but I said all out muscle badass car, project car. What would take the show? And this gentleman here says your car does.
Oh, and I will say, it's a tough one. That lighter blue Camaro, that is clean as can be. That is
Right. So are you giving it a tie?
I'm
But
gonna give it a
but
tie.
this looks more of a track car to me though.
The other one is just.
Well, right, but it looks too original. This looks like your track. So I would put it in a different class.
Yeah.
Track, build car, that wins. Original, just really beautiful car, this wins. All right. So we'll come up here. Yeah, this is just a really clean, beautiful car. Yeah, incredible. Beautiful. Wow, a blue steering wheel. That's crazy. Wow.
It doesn't work. It doesn't? What's the matter with it?
I feel belt and pulled the wire. Took the wire out of the damn I'll take it off. There's one less thing needs to
He's getting ready to drop it.
How do you own these cars? I mean, wouldn't you just be petrified all the time? You're just gonna scratch on it, or so, you know what I mean? Do you qualify?
You gotta see the shit I do to my car.
That's what I'm saying.
I beat the hell out of it.
I know what I'm saying. You know, do you qualify? Whose car is this?
He just stepped off on the phone.
Okay,
Down there
so
on the phone
I
right
mean, to me, I just I got that Camaro Z28 right there I bought, and oh my gosh, I've already put a scratch in it. I've done this to it. Yeah, well, I've got an old barn shop, dogs, daughter. You know, it's just you buy this type of stuff, you got to put it in like a crate.
I know a guy's got a buddy of mine. His dad's got an '86 Buick Grand National.
Oh wow, black probably.
4,000 miles on it.
Oh my gosh. So
he won't ride. He's like, I'm afraid to drive it. It'll get messed up or
Yeah.
somebody will hit me. I'm like, well,
Yes.
what's the point of having it?
right, exactly. There's
Even-
the problem.
Even my buddy Miles is like that. You're stupid.
I can't have nothing with 4,000 miles.
Yeah, well, that's a challenge. You buy something extremely rare, you feel guilty to drive it. You think this is all original? I think that's all like the original theme.
Yeah, yeah. it's
With a
definitely-
blue steering wheel? I have a hard time believing that.
I don't know.
Wow. But it's been restored. This
I
is
don't know
not,
about
you know.
blue steering wheel.
I
don't
know. Kind of has a feminine feel to it, if you know what I mean, on that one. The blue steering wheel. You want a blue steering wheel? All right, well, the gentleman that owns that, he's not around to give us any more information.
Don't know if it's real, but
So, where's my daughter? She's ready to go. She's tired. You want to race?
Sure.
Yeah. You're funny. Yeah. Race to jail, right? Beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Thanks, Bob.
Are you heading out?
Yeah, I got to get my wife's coming home for a trip, so I'm gonna. Get
Yeah. Well, I want to hear it.
All right. Oh, sure.
You know, so that's why I'm coming over to see you. Show Brent who has the real Corvette. Let him know where the real power is. Let him know that the front engine Corvette is the real Corvette. Oh, here we go. Right? There it is. You know, so the exhaust is out on the side, so you're looking for it in the back, but it's that good old badass look. He feels like 20 years old again. It's all race. I mean, that's a race car right there. He built it to race it. Yeah, all aluminum, underpinning, suspension. I mean, that thing's all out. There it is. Hey, I saw you rock and rolling down the road. Was that you or somebody else driving your
Oh
car?
yeah, no, I was. You know how I let the Corvette community, man, check it out. You know?
Yeah. But did somebody else drive it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you hit, about 100?
No, what'd you get to, like 85 maybe? Yeah.
But that's his car?
Yeah.
So what are you
And
doing?
then, and then I jumped back in and re-drove
Well,
the Stingray. Hold on,
oh,
I wanted
okay.
to see it because
hold on here. I gotta get. Hold on. We got
I
the
can't
Brent,
give you
the
the test.
Brent Trash Talk C8 conversation. So he lets this guy drive his Z06 Corvette, right? And so this guy can come back to his C8 Z51 maybe package.
basic, not even Z51.
Yeah. So he lets this gentleman here drive his badass Z06, just to let him drive home in this.
Oh
how do you
my
think?
God, that's not even a thing.
How do you think he's feeling now, man? He says you gave the guy everything. And then you, just to add insult to injury, he
wanted to
drives the car just to share with you how badass his car is.
No, I just wanted to re-experience it. I mean, to 21, I had mine for 13,000 miles. And I wanted to see, he's got a throttle control on it, which it changes the whole throttle
It's
response.
got better throttle response.
Oh yeah, this absolutely has better throttle. It feels like you're driving an EV. It's how quick that, those throttle changers or whatever, man, are nuts. Controllers.
Right.
It's just the suspension down to it's just a different car. I
Yeah.
mean, these things, this definitely, I see people say that coming from the Stingray to the Z06, this definitely feels more of the cruiser of the two. If you had to say which one was a cruiser and which was more like,
more refined touring.
yeah, and then more like track oriented, it's without a question.
Yeah, so like in this car here, you can refrain from getting a speeding ticket. This car over here,
Oh my God,
you
he drives
can't.
like he stole it.
Well, okay, I know, but what I'm saying to you is, this is a really nice, enjoyable car just going down the road. Versus, so your car, you constantly got to be, you know, feathering that thing to get that
I told
excitement.
you, man, whenever you want to jump in
Oh,
there,
I
jump.
can't.
I know you never
I can't.
You're so super.
Because then I'll go. This is what'll happen. I just talked about this when you were over here talking to everybody. This is what I just told everybody and watch by your car. If I drive your car, it's going to come down to, okay, I'll sell that and that to get one of those because I have equity in both those cars. So then what'll happen is like, oh, if I get rid of my 2015 Camaro and Corvette, then I'll have the money to go buy one of those. I don't want to do it. That's what'll happen. No way. I know who I am. If I go drive your car, I'm going to be in the mission to go find one. No, you did this to me. You did this to me at the Grand Wagoneer. Yeah, I know. You did this to me at the Grand Wagoneer.
This is 23 as
You
well.
showed
Hey,
up in the Grand Wagoneer.
Good, man. Besides some of the kinks as with electric.
Yeah, I know, but you showed up in that Grand
I know.
Wagoneer, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have one of these things.
Well, then,
And I didn't even drive
You
it.
even agreed to me one time you got to drive it just to see the Z06 to Z06. C7
But I
to
already
C8.
know. I drove, so you know that I drove a C8 Corvette
Yeah, well, it's not,
on my
you can't even
birthday.
You can't compare it.
with Z51.
it's
So
not-
I know that. What I'm trying to say to you is,
Yeah.
I've driven the car. I know its personality.
Yeah.
But your car is going to even be more wicked than that.
Yeah.
I know that.
I think the thing is, but you know what though? Here's the thing though. So you had the GT500, which redlined at what, 8,000?
I guess something like that.
7.8 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
that's 8,600.
Oh.
And she screams. All
Yeah,
like
I think those things. I think those things are like 7,400. I think
Are they that high?
maybe 6,800. I don't think they're like yours.
Yeah.
I mean, no way.
I thought they were a lot higher than that.
I don't
I
think
know,
so.
no, the GT350s are the high revving.
Well,
I
but
don't
that
even
was the
exactly-
Voodoo motor.
Yeah.
That was a high revving race motor. That was designed to go that fast. Yeah, so no, I appreciate the offer, but I just know who I am. It's a light show. Like, we were here last week, light. We were here on our bikes last
I
week.
watched your thing last week and I saw
So
it.
do you think the place is just kind of like petering out? It's just summer months, people on vacation.
Yeah, it's vacation,
Too hot.
heat.
Too hot. Everything else.
They
Yeah.
have the dang freaking cars and cigars.
Yeah, I know, but I've been
Saturday,
gone.
no, this Saturday, dude. That's what I'm telling you.
This coming Saturday.
This Saturday, 2 to 5.
Okay. We're down there at Ashburn.
Ashburn Ray's Rendezvous, it's called.
Okay. All
Right by
right.
an IHOP, Fuddruckers there.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Okay. All right. Well, we'll make an attempt to come see you. It'll be a big show. All right. The kid's hot. I'm hot. We're hungry, and I'm gonna try to get my GoPro a little bit more, a little better. He's so funny. He's giving our test drive. Brent today, he's having all the test drives in his car. So hot. Not a bad showing, but it's like we were talking a second ago. A lot of people just aren't going to be out in this stuff. It's just too hot. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get something to eat. Now I got my GoPro on, and I don't know how good this thing's gonna do or not, but we'll find out. How about that idea? So let's get rolling here, as we had a really good car show for the most meat, whatever we're gonna say. So we'll take her on out and have some free-spirited fun time here to head over get some breakfast. How about that idea? All right, here comes the kid in the Camaro Z28. Yeah, see, there's the real video time. GoPro sucks, or the instant camera. Rocking right along. And there she is. of speedsters today. I feel like the haul ass at these roads. I mean, I'm doing 65. Then we have people go by me at 75, 80 miles an hour. You're hot. That car condition doesn't cool you down? Really? Is it working? You have it on auto AC? It doesn't have auto AC. You know that? So you have to literally manually adjust it. Alright, kid. Hey, Hummer. H2. Electric. $120,000. $150,000. Pretty cool. This thing's got cooled seats. Who'd imagine a Corvette has air-cooled seats? All the technology. Pretty impressive. This place is getting pretty busy. So we're gonna get out of here. Oh wow! I think I got some pretty good Insta 360 video there. We'll see. Wow, this thing's fast. I wonder what the kid thinks. And this thing's extremely hot because I just kind of really gave her a nice little run. There's a kid. She's like, Daddy, I'm hot. Woo! What a ride. This car, yeah, I mean, it's a Corvette. It's a race vet. And does it have the race capability? Sure does. So, wow. All right, everybody. Great car show for the most part. It kind of got better than I thought it'd get. So, races. It just doesn't end on the adventures of Ice HTV. Less enjoying the motors, the cars, trucks, the motorcycles. Look at the shop. I think the shop looks so much better here to be able to get my cars in and out of here. So that's it. Call it a day for now. Gotta get the house in order. Wife's gonna be back in town. So I've got a GoPro. These things are just so much work now to transfer data off that Insta360 in my phone. Hi everybody, hey, there's Kiefer boy. Hey puppies, ouch! Jumping all over me. Wow, that hurts. So, the morning conversations. Hope everyone's a blessed Sunday. Have some fun. Jump in the pool. God bless. Alright, got some food in our stomachs, a new attitude. Time to get out of here. Time to head home and clean the house before the wife gets back home. Wife's en route coming back. So, wow, sure is hot. I can only imagine if you had black seats. I'd be like, whoa, it'd be way too hot. Woo!